Hey guys, Jake FPR Geek here and welcome back to the channel. We've got another video around the best players for a certain price point, and in today's video it is the strikers for 100 to 500,000 coins. So a lot of you will probably have this amount of coins. Maybe not after Black Friday, you might have opened up a lot of SBC packs and stuff. But yeah, a lot of you might have this sort of money to put into your striker, which is, I believe, is one of the most important positions in the team. Like the last video, if you haven't seen that, under 100k, go check that video out. This list is compiled in order from worst of the best strikers for that price point, and they have to play striker positions because Donovan here has to play the alternative position as striker. So all of them have to be able to play at least centre forward or striker. And I'm not going to be including +1 in form, as I believe their price never reflects the forms in game. So I'll just put their regular card in the under 100k. I won't include their +1 in form, even if I believe they're better than some of the players in this list. And I won't also be including SBC cards because they do expire, and I want a lot of you guys to be if you're watching this a little bit later down the line, you can go and pick up these any of these cards in this video. So yeah, without that waffle out of the way, let's get into the first one. As I said, it's Landon Donovan. Have used this regular hero card. Really surprised me actually, so I can only imagine how good this guy is. I'm waiting to use this guy. I've seen him on loan for 7 games. I'm really looking forward to trying him. He's got some incredible stats, 92 pace, 90 shooting is really high. He's one of these players that is really nice in game, but he won't feel those stats, and that's why he's quite far down this list. His regular card, as I said, really surprised me, so I'm really looking forward to using this guy. And yeah, dribbling is really nice as well, and his passing is really good, so you can always drop him a bit deeper. You can also play on the wing as well. He's got good weak foot, good skill moves, decent work rates. So yeah, really good striker for that price point. And the next one is Zola. So he's always a very good player on FIFA. He's got really high pace, really high dribbling. He always feels a lot nicer in game because he's 5'6". He's got that small, lean body type. In game just feels always so much better. So this card is actually more expensive than his 87 version, which is right around 200k. This one is 280k, and I do believe he is a little bit better. He's got a little bit more pace, and I think his shooting, his passing probably feel the same in game. So I think this one's going to be better in game. So yeah, I do recommend picking up Zola. He's always a very good player in FIFA. And then Govou is next one. I've used this guy for a little bit. I really enjoyed him. He feels really fast in game. Just shame about his weak foot, but his skill moves 4 stars nice. From his World Cup card to this card, I don't believe it's that that much of an upgrade. I couldn't really tell the difference. So yeah, I would recommend using this guy. He's very good in game, just a very solid striker. He's not going to be nothing special, but when I play against him as well, he's always a really good striker. So I recommend Govou a lot. The next one is Stoichkov, actually a card that I haven't used, but he looks very similar to Govou, just a little bit better in every single category, and obviously left foot as well. Yeah, 90 pace, 90 dribbling, and 90 shooting. I played him the other day and he absolutely destroyed me. So picking up this guy for around 400k right now is an absolute steal in my opinion. And the next one is the upgraded Brolin. I don't believe this is a massive upgrade from his other card, but it definitely is an upgrade because he's got a lot more shooting than his regular one. He's got a bit more pace, a bit more dribbling. I actually think the shooting is the biggest upgrade. He's got a +4. I haven't used this upgraded version yet, but I absolutely loved his regular version. You can play loads of different positions, which is really cool. So yeah, I would really look forward to using this guy at some point, especially when he goes down in price. He is right around that 500k mark at the moment. So yeah, he's a little bit pricey, but if he goes down to anything like 350, he's going to be an absolute steal at that price. So I'm not sure if he ever will, just because his stats are incredible, and he has heroes can link really nicely with Serie A. But yeah, very cool striker. Yeah, hopefully you guys got lucky and got him in your packs. Yeah, very cool striker. Next one is Del Piero. He's actually quite similar to Brolin. He's got high passing, high pace shooting and dribbling. But this guy's got the important 5-star weak foot, which is so important in this year's FIFA. And Del Piero is always an amazing striker in this game. And this 87 version is always a little bit better than his 90 version for some reason. I think they're probably quite similar in game, but I think this one is actually a little bit cheaper. I think it's around 350k. So yeah, either Del Piero, the 87 or the 90 are going to be very good for you. This one is a little bit faster. He's got 88 pace, whereas the 90 version's got 85 pace. So I believe this guy's probably better in striker, and then if you're going to get the other version, maybe use him in cam because he's a little bit slower. Yeah, I do believe Del Piero should be played in striker because I think that's where he shines the most. The next one is Dalglish, very similar to Del Piero, but I feel like he's a better, out and out striker than Del Piero because he's got, higher shooting, and he just feels it's like a cheat code in game. He's so good. He's always good in FIFA. He's always really overpowered. I've not used him yet, but I have used him in pretty much every FIFA. But yeah, always a very good card, and this card is one of his best ones. It's 90. The next one is JJ Okocha, someone I have used a lot this year already. I do absolutely love this card, and he's really nice in striker. He's definitely a full meta player, especially post-patch now. His dribbling is so good in game. His long shots are incredible. You know, he's got the outside foot shot, which, you know, is important for travelling. Even though they are a little bit nerfed, they're still very overpowered. Yeah, just overall really nice card. He actually might be a little bit better on the wing or in cam, but he still is very usable in striker. Very overpowered, very meta player in this game. And the next one is Natale, someone I haven't used yet, and I'm really looking forward to using him. I probably will use him at some point. But yeah, 90 pace, 90 dribbling, 91 shooting. Always destroys me when I come up against him. He seems to finish absolutely everything. So if you're looking at this budget, I can't believe he is around that, you know, 500k mark. It's absolutely crazy. He is, well, I'm looking at right now, he's 497k at the time of recording, so I think that's an absolute steal for Natale. He's always usually around 1 million coins, so to get him for, you know, half price is insane. And I think his price might go up a bit just because he doesn't have a World Cup card, and yeah, he might go under the radar a little bit. He's maybe a bit down because of Black Friday and people try and, you know, sell him, so he might be worth picking up, you know, as soon as possible, because his price might go up a bit because his stats are insane. And even with promo cards, I don't think they're ever going to look as good as Natale, and Natale is just overpowered in game. It's quite cool to use him. He's quite, you know, a nostalgic player to use. He was always a card that I wanted in older FIFAs. I remember in FIFA 13 he had a couple of informs and I always wanted to use him, so whenever I use Natale, it's a nostalgic moment, and he's so overpowered in game and definitely fits this meta with those amazing work rates, obviously amazing you know, stats all across the board. You can play some good positions as well, striker, centre forward and left wing, which is nice. Really cool stats overall, and just, you know, a bunch of traits. So he's, yeah, he's a very good striker and fits this meta really well. And the next one we got is, well, in second place is Smolarek. So as you can see, I have played 104 games with him, so I can definitely tell you he is a very good striker to use in game. He is right around that 500k mark, which I believe is actually, even though I love him, I think that's a little overpriced just because of his league and his skill moves. Well, I don't think it's overpriced. I think he is well priced. I just think he could be cheaper. Like, he should be cheaper, even though he is overpowered, if that makes sense. 104 games, 109 goals, 63 assists at the moment. Absolutely just insane striker. He's so broken. He just blitzes past everyone. He's got these speed boosts, which I've not used with another striker. So yeah, definitely try him out because he's very unique. He does take a few games to get used to. So if you ever heard any bad reviews on him, it's probably because that person has only ever played, you know, one game with him and thought he was crap because he didn't have skill moves. But yeah, he does take a little bit getting used to. As a skiller like myself, I had to adjust my playstyle with him. But yeah, once you know, get used to him, he's so good. A very similar story to the first place striker, and it is Darwin Nunez. He should be getting, well, hopefully he gets an 87, so hopefully he gets an upgrade. But yeah, this guy is an absolute monster in game. For the price point of around 150k, you're going to get one of the best strikers in the game. Obviously he's beating out Smolarek, who's worth 500k. He's beating out, you know, Natale. Well, I haven't used Natale, so that's why he's lower. From what I've heard from the community, he's just as good as players who are worth millions of coins, and I definitely agree. If you guys have seen my player review, I think he should be worth 10 million coins, but that might be a little biased because I'm a Liverpool fan. But yeah, Darwin Nunez is absolutely insane in this game, and with only 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot, I thought I'd absolutely hate him, but he's just so broken. There's something about him. His work rates are kind of a little bit of a lie at times. His weak foot is a lie at times. He just finishes everything, even on his left foot. So yeah, definitely go ahead, give him a try. If these are the things that are stopping you from buying him, ignore that. Use him for a couple of games, and I reckon you will be pleasantly surprised. Definitely try him when he gets his 87, because he might even have, you know, 85 dribbling, which would be insane. I think the dribbling is the one thing that lets him down a little bit at the moment. Even though it feels really nice in game, it feels like an 86. I think with a little bit more of a boost, he could be even better. So yeah, he could be even more overpowered, which is, you know, it's hard to, you know, see that right now just because he is absolutely ridiculous for me. So that is the best striker, and these are the 11 of best strikers. I did also put Ribery down here. I had a review coming out for this guy at one point, but this was just before the patch. But I just couldn't get on with him. So, you know, stats wise, weak for skill moves. I know a lot of people like him, but I just couldn't really get on with him. So especially for the price, but that's why he's kind of in my honourable mention sub bench at the moment. But yeah, these are the players that I would recommend you giving a go. I didn't, you know, enjoy Ribery that much. Let me know if you guys agree with me. I know a lot of you might not agree with me, but yeah, these are my best strikers to try out for 100 to 500k, which I believe fit the meta and will, you know, will be a good value for coins in game. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favourite player for 100 to 500k is. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and the notifications to get notified when I go live. And I'll catch you next one.